Hello students, today we will study Unit 2 about subject and predicate. So before we start the lesson, I would like to make you understand what is subject and what is predicate. Subject is the person or thing that is spoken about is called the subject. And predicate is what is said about the subject is called the predicate. So let us look at these pictures and understand about the subject and predicate little more clearly. Already in these sentences, subject is separated from predicate. So now let us see. Number 1. The basket is full of mangoes. Subject is the basket is full of mangoes is predicate. Number 2. Rajni is drinking tea. Rajni is subject, is drinking tea is predicate. Bahadur gets up at 7 o'clock. Bahadur is subject and gets up at 7 o'clock is predicate. Number 4. The cow is eating grass. The cow is subject, is eating grass is predicate. The boy is eating an ice cream. The boy is subject, is eating an ice cream is predicate. The sun shines in the daytime. The sun is subject, shines in the daytime is predicate. So, in these sentences, in sentence 1, we speak about the basket. So, basket is predicate. In sentence 2, we speak about Rajni. So, Rajni is subject. In sentence 3, we speak about Bahadur. So, Bahadur is subject. In sentence 4, we speak about the cow. The cow is subject. In sentence 5, we speak about the boy. The boy is subject. In sentence 6, we speak about the sun. The sun is subject. So, once again you see here, the definition of subject is given. In a sentence, the person or a thing we speak about is called the subject. Now find out what is said about the subject in each of the above sentences. And when we find out about what is said about the subject, that will be the predicate. In sentence 1, is full of mangoes, tells us something about the subject. Subject, the basket. So, is full of mangoes is predicate. In sentence 2, is drinking tea, tells us something about the subject, Rajni. In sentence 3, gets up at 7 o'clock, tells us something about the subject, Bahadur. In sentence 4, is eating grass, tells us something about the subject, the cow. In sentence 5, is eating an ice cream, tells us something about the subject, the boy. In sentence 6, shines in the daytime, tells us something about the subject, the sun. So, all this in these sentences, whatever we have now seen, whatever we have found out, all these words are said about the subject. So these are called the predicate. Now you see, all sentences can be divided into two parts. One is the person or thing spoken about is called the subject. Second one is what is said about the subject is called the predicate. So, sentence is being divided into two parts. One is subject, other one is predicate. Now let us do the exercise. In each of these sentences, circle the subject and underline the predicate. One is done for you. Number 1. Apples grow on trees. Apple is subject and grow on trees is predicate because here in the subject you see the person or thing spoken about is called the subject. So here it is said about the apple. So apple is spoken about the said about the subject. So subject is apple, and what said about the subject is called the predicate. So predicate is grow on trees. Second, the sun sets in the west. The sun is subject, sets in the west is predicate. Number 3, the policeman caught the thief. The policeman is subject and caught the thief is predicate. Number 4, the book on the table is new. The book is subject, on the table is new. On the table is new is predicate. The servant. Number 5, the servant opened the door. The servant is subject, open the door is predicate. Number 6, her brother's name is subject, is Tom is predicate. A knife has a blade and a handle. A knife is subject, has a blade and a handle is predicate. The grocer sells tea and sugar. The grocer is subject, sells tea and sugar is predicate. Rain falls from the clouds. Rain is subject, falls from the cloud is predicate. The moon moves around the earth. The moon is subject, moves around the earth is predicate. Exercise 2. With the help of the words in the box, write a sentence of your own against the pictures given. One is done for you. Now in this box there are words. With these words we have to make a sentences. 1. The cat looks happy. Second, a boy is playing with a ball. Third, a ship is sailing. Fourth, a young man is resting on the beach. 5. Afzal is ringing a bell. Number 6. Rani is carrying an umbrella. Exercise 3. Add predicates to the following subject. Already subjects are given. We have to add the predicate for these subjects. 1. Hens lay eggs. 2. Aeroplanes fly in the sky. The teacher is teaching in the class. The stars are shining. The fireman works in the fire station. The fireman works in the fire station. Exercise 4. Add subject to the following predicates. Now here predicates are given. We have to add subject for these predicates. 1. Ramu has 2 motor cars. Ramu has 2 motor cars. Number 2. Sita has lost her doll. Number 3. The ship sails on the sea. Number 4. Hens lay eggs. Number 5. Apples are on the plate. So, dear students, all of you write the study the subject and predicates and write these notes in your notebook and study well. Thank you.